Good morning, everyone. I am delighted to welcome you all today. It's a pleasure to have you here for this important presentation. Today, we will be discussing regulation and quality control of AYUSH drugs. I will be sharing insights into the regulatory framework, quality assurance practices, and the standards that ensure the safety and efficacy of these traditional medicines. So, let's get started and explore this fascinating topic together. Let's take a closer look at the overview of AYUSH systems. AYUSH refers to the traditional Indian systems of medicine, which include Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, and homeopathy. These systems have been practiced for centuries and are still widely used today. In fact, they play a significant role in primary healthcare, especially in many rural and underserved areas. There's also a growing global demand for herbal and natural medicines, which highlights the relevance of these traditional systems beyond India. People are increasingly seeking natural and holistic approaches to health, which has boosted the popularity of AYUSH practices worldwide. However, with this rising demand, there's a clear need for scientific regulation and quality assurance. Ensuring the safety, efficacy, and standardization of these traditional medicines is essential for gaining wider acceptance and trust. This overview underscores how integrating traditional knowledge with modern scientific standards is key to advancing these systems and fulfilling their potential in global healthcare. Let's take a closer look at some of the key regulatory provisions that govern ASU drugs. First, Rule 158B focuses on the licensing of ASU drugs, ensuring that manufacturers and suppliers meet specific standards before they can operate. Then, we have Rule 85, which covers homeopathic drugs, specifically Parts A through I, establishing the framework for their regulation. Similarly, Rule 160A through J pertains to drug testing laboratories, setting guidelines for proper testing and quality assurance. It's also important to highlight that compliance with these provisions is mandatory. Manufacturers must provide proof of safety and effectiveness for their products, which helps protect consumers. Additionally, adherence to established standards is a must to ensure quality. All of these regulations are part of the broader legal framework governed under the Drugs and Cosmetics Act of 1940 and its rules of 1945. This legislation provides the legal backbone for controlling the manufacture, sale, and distribution of both Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, and homeopathic drugs. The main goal here is to ensure public safety and promote drug standardization. By regulating these aspects strictly, the law helps maintain trust in traditional and alternative medicines, ensuring that they are safe and effective for consumers. Let's talk about licensing requirements for manufacturing. First and foremost, you need to obtain a license from the State Licensing Authority, or SLA. This isn't just a formality. It's a crucial step to ensure your manufacturing setup complies with regulatory standards. The conditions for getting this license include having the proper infrastructure in place, which means appropriate facilities and equipment. You also need qualified personnel who are trained and capable of adhering to quality and safety standards. Additionally, maintaining thorough documentation and records is essential. Everything needs to be transparent and traceable. Importantly, no commercial production can take place without this license. It's a legal requirement designed to ensure safety and quality in the products you manufacture. Now, let's look at the regulatory authorities involved. The Ministry of AYUSH is responsible for policy and regulation, setting the overall framework for traditional medicine practices. The state licensing authorities handle licensing and enforcement at the state level, making sure everyone complies with established rules. The Drug Control Cell of AYUSH plays a coordination role with the Central Drugs Standard Control Organization, or CDSCO, ensuring national consistency. Finally, there are advisory bodies like ASUDTAB and ASUDCC, which provide guidance and support to keep the industry aligned with best practices and evolving standards. So, understanding these licensing requirements and the roles of each authority is vital for a compliant and successful manufacturing operation within the AYUSH sector. let's talk about good manufacturing practices, or GMP. These practices are mandatory under Schedule T for Ayurvedic medicines and MI for homeopathy. They are essential to ensure the quality and safety of our products. The focus areas of GMP include maintaining clean premises and practicing good hygiene, which are fundamental to prevent contamination. Equipment validation is also critical, as it helps ensure that our machinery functions correctly and consistently. Additionally, following standard operating procedures, or SOPs, and maintaining accurate batch records are vital for traceability and accountability. These practices help us monitor each step of the manufacturing process thoroughly. And finally, it's important to remember that our GMP certificate is valid for 5 years. Regular renewal and adherence to these standards are key to maintaining our compliance and delivering quality products to consumers. Overall, GMP forms the backbone of good manufacturing, ensuring safety, quality, and trust in everything we produce. Now let's talk about safety standards, which are absolutely essential for ensuring product quality and consumer safety. First, we have limits set for heavy metals, pesticide residues, and microbial contamination. These limits help us control and minimize potential health risks associated with these harmful substances. Next, mandatory labeling plays a crucial role. It must include key information such as ingredients, dosage instructions, and any warnings or precautions. This transparency allows consumers to make informed choices and use the products safely. Moving on to quality control parameters, we conduct rigorous raw material testing to verify both identity and purity. This step is vital to ensure that what we start with is of high quality. For finished products, we perform comprehensive testing, including physicochemical analysis, microbiological testing, and phytochemical evaluation. These tests help us confirm the product's consistency, potency, and safety. Ultimately, all these measures work together to guarantee that our products are safe, effective, and reliable for consumers. They form the backbone of our commitment to quality and safety in every step of production. Let's take a look at the drug testing infrastructure in India. Currently, there are over 100 approved drug testing laboratories across the country. These labs play a crucial role in ensuring the safety and quality of medicines. They include both state drug testing labs and a central appellate laboratory, which is part of the Pharmaceutical Control Institute and Homeopathy, or the central lab specifically ensures the scientific validation of drugs, making sure they meet the required standards before reaching consumers. Now, an important element in maintaining drug quality is the pharmacopoeial standards. These standards have been developed by the Pharmacopoeia Commission for Indian Medicine and Homeopathy, or PCIM, and they set clear criteria for the identity, purity, and strength of drugs. Essentially, these standards act as the official benchmark for quality, helping us differentiate between safe, effective medicines and those that may be substandard. This entire infrastructure supports our overall goal of ensuring that every medicine in the market is safe, effective, and of high quality, which is fundamental to protecting public health. Now, let's talk about how advertising is regulated under the drugs and cosmetics rules. It's important to remember that there are strict restrictions on misleading advertisements to protect consumers. Any false claims made about a drug can lead to serious legal consequences, especially under rules like Rule 170, which specifically deals with scrutinizing such claims. Moving on, inspection and surveillance play a crucial role in maintaining quality standards. Drug inspectors regularly conduct inspections to ensure compliance, and they sample and test drugs that are already on the market. This ongoing process helps identify any issues before they reach consumers. Furthermore, action is taken against drugs that don't meet standards. This includes spurious drugs, which are fake or counterfeit, misbranded drugs, which have incorrect or misleading labels, and substandard drugs, which fail to meet quality requirements. All these measures are part of a broader effort to ensure safety, efficacy, and honesty in the pharmaceutical industry, aligning with our overall goal of protecting public health. Let's take a look at some of the recent developments that are really shaping the industry today. First, there's been a significant strengthening of pharmacovigilance systems, which means we're now better equipped to monitor and ensure the safety of our medicines post-approval. This is crucial for maintaining trust and meeting global safety standards. Next, we've seen an expansion of drug testing laboratories, allowing for more rigorous and widespread testing processes. This not only improves quality control, but also helps us meet international requirements more efficiently. Another key point is our alignment with WHO GMP certification standards. Achieving this certification is a major milestone, as it demonstrates our commitment to maintaining high-quality manufacturing practices recognized worldwide. And finally, there's a strong focus on export quality and gaining global acceptance. This shift is vital for expanding our reach and establishing our products as reliable choices in international markets. All these developments are part of a broader strategy to elevate our industry standards and ensure that our products are safe, effective, and recognized globally. Let's conclude by emphasizing the importance of a strong regulatory framework. When we have robust regulations in place, it helps ensure that AYUSH medicines are safe for consumers, maintaining their health and well-being. It also guarantees the quality of these products, making sure they meet consistent standards. Additionally, standardization across the board is crucial so that practitioners and consumers can trust the remedies they're using. However, to keep pace with scientific progress and global expectations, continuous improvements are necessary. This means ongoing efforts in scientific validation, proving the efficacy and safety through rigorous research, and ensuring uniform enforcement of regulations everywhere. These steps will help build credibility and trust internationally. Looking ahead, a key goal is the global integration of AYUSH medicines. By harmonizing standards and practices worldwide, we can open up new opportunities for collaboration, research, and broader acceptance. This not only benefits the field itself, but also enhances health options for people everywhere. So, strengthening our regulatory framework today paves the way for a more unified and accepted future for AYUSH globally. For further support, please feel free to contact us. We're here to help and ensure you have all the resources you need. Don't hesitate to reach out with any questions or for additional assistance. Thank you very much for your time and attention today. We appreciate your engagement and look forward to supporting you moving forward.